Chapter 1, Mishnah 4. Even when malacha is permitted on Chol Moed in order to prevent the loss, there are cases in which the work must be done in an unusual manner. We may trap moles and mice in an orchard or grain field in the usual manner, i.e. by digging holes and placing nets in them on Chol Moed and on Shemitah because they could ruin the crops, causing a loss. The sages disagree. But the sages say, in an orchard, we may trap them in the usual manner, as described above. But in a grain field, we may trap them only in an unusual manner. That is, instead of digging the holes in the normal fashion, one thrusts a pole into the ground, moves it back and forth, and then pulls it out, thus creating a hole in which he could place the net. Although malacha may be done on Chol Moed to prevent the loss, there is a difference between a large loss and a small loss. To prevent a large loss, the malacha may be done in the regular way. But to prevent a small loss, a change from the usual manner is required. In the case of an orchard, rodents can cause major damage. Therefore, their traps may be made in the usual way. In the case of a grain field, however, where the damage they can cause is relatively small, only an unusual method is permitted. Another limitation on doing malacha on Chol Moed to prevent a small loss. We may close a gap in a fence surrounding a garden on Chol Moed, that is, one may fill the gap with rows of stones, but he may not cement them together. Even if thieves or animals enter the garden, the loss would only be small. Therefore, it is forbidden to close the hole by cementing the stones together, because that is the usual way of building, which is not permitted to prevent just a small loss. The Mishnah now states the law for Shemitah. But on Shemitah, one may build even a new wall around his garden in the usual manner.